This is our first bioreactor. Some cool things about this is it has a bunch of different vessels, so we can put different nutrient concentrations in each of the vessels to see which one grows the best. We can use one vessel as a control to base the growth off of each one, or we can use density sticks to see how dense the algae is in the water. Another interesting thing is we can actually control the airflow. We can turn it off in certain valves like that, or we can have it at like half flow. Another interesting thing is a check valve. And what these do is it allows you to actually take these off without any water coming out, because a check valve works as a one-way valve, and so there's no backflow into the tube system. We can carry it around and make it easy for us. Some of these nutrients, the big three are nitrogen, phosphorus, and carbon. Nitrogen is in all plants, and it's essential for their growth as it's in a lot of the amino acids. And phosphorus used to be in a bunch of laundry detergents and stuff like that, but when they were dumping it and it would go out the sewers, it would kill all the fish and plants because algae would just grow so much there that it killed off everything else. So they don't use that anymore, but we might use it for this. And carbon, because carbon's in every living thing, and algae uses carbon in photosynthesis to produce its energy so it can grow. Why don't we have someone from the crowd come up and feed some of the algae? Kirsten, come on up. Go up the ladder. Alright, what I want you to do is take this plant food, and I'm sure you can figure out how to work the bottle. Open it up, and then squeeze the top, and then drop some into one of the tubes.
Whatever I want?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Whole thing?
If you want. It's all up to you. There you go.
Oh, that's
You can keep going.
Alright.
Whatever floats your boat. Right now we're just using this plant food until we actually delve deeper into the experiments. Okay, it's probably not. Thank you for your help.
Anytime.
Okay. On the note of photosynthesis, over here we have another bioreactor. And what this one allows us to do is we can use these wooden partitions and slide them into these slots across the reactor and completely cut off light to certain vessels, or have it at half light if we want. We're going to paint these black eventually because that will absorb some of the light and help the experiments. And why don't we have someone show us how to put one of these in? Noah, come on up. Just slide it right in there, Noah.
All right. I'm gonna mess this up.
Alright, and it's just as easy as that. Okay. The nice thing about these two bioreactors is we can use the information gathered from each of these through our experiments to decide what will keep the algae in the best phase for growing. The exponential phase in algae is the one that has it grow the most. Every living organism has different stages of life, and algae has 5 distinct phases. Its first one is the lagging phase, and it doesn't really grow much right then. But the second phase is the exponential phase, and during the exponential phase, the algae grows really, really fast. So if there were 2 algae, then there'd be 4, then 8, then 16, and then 32, and then so on. With the knowledge we gather from these two, we can grow the algae super fast and bring it over to our large bioreactor harvesting growing area.